Hi everyone, I'm Julie, French product manager for Boutino International, and today I'm going to be introducing Sur la Cote, which is our brand new duo of French wines. Both of the wines were inspired by the amazing south of France. Its lovely warm climate, the beaches, the summer breeze, and its amazing terroir. We set up two of our French winemakers a challenge. So we send Julien Dugas and Guillaume Létang, and we tasked them to find two wines, so a white and a rosé, that will complement each other really well. They needed to have a refreshing profile, and at the same time, we wanted a sort of gastronomical twist as well, because what we had in mind was this south of France aspect, but we also wanted to get a wine that will go really well with seafood. So the white that Guillaume brought back from his trip is an IGP Cote de It's really a warm Mediterranean climate. Sun is shining 300 days during the year. The natural features offer a really welcoming cooling effect to the grapes. So what you have is you've got the influence from the Mistral, you've got the Mediterranean Sea as well. All of these natural features come together and give a welcoming cooling effect to the grapes. This white is a blend of Terre, Rolle, aka Vermentino, and Viognier. We gave Terre loads of room to play here because the blend is going to be 60% Terre at least. What you get here is a very balanced wine between concentration of fruits, a lot of citrus element, and at the end you get that backbone that I was talking about with the Terre and that really refreshing and lifted aromas. And then the little proportion of Viognier at the end just add this sort of almost white flower, orange blossom to the wine. In terms of food pairing here, we talked about this idea of the wines going really well with seafood. So first thing that comes to mind, because you've got this sort of very high acidity and you've got a little bit of almost saltiness going on, what we suggest is you cut that with a bit of a fatty fish, for example. So you go with a ceviche of scallops, a drizzle of olive oil, a little sprinkle of salt, and a squeeze of lime. If you want to push it even further and get those citrusy and grapefruit notes, maybe a sea bream tartare with an orange dressing will perfectly do the trick. For the rosé, Julien Dugas, winemaker at Domaine Boutino, went to one of his favorite regions, which is IGP Méditerranée. Basically, he told us, I wanted a wine that just reminded us of a great holiday by the beach in the south of France, and nothing better than a lovely rosé from IGP Méditerranée to do the trick. In terms of style, what Julien wanted to get here is that balance between some lovely fruitiness coming from a Grenache, but at the same time he wanted it to balance it with something else just to make it a little bit different and just lift that whole fruitiness coming from the Grenache. The result is a blend of 85% Grenache that are made up of a selection of 4 different parcels, with an addition of 15% of Syrah, because Julien just wanted to add that extra spiciness with the wine. So the final result, when you're going to taste, is you're going to have a lovely fruitiness and delicate strawberry notes coming from the wine, but you're also going to have this sort of like spicy element coming from the Syrah. This is exactly the result that we wanted. So what Julien has managed to do here is you've got that lovely strawberry, delicate acidity that's going through. You've got almost this English sweets going on, almost like flowery element that comes to it as well. Again, we're thinking about seafood here. So potentially just like grilled sardine, very simple and easy. You could also go with maybe a goat cheese and beetroot salad, something quite refreshing. So what we have here is a really easygoing, refreshing, lifted wines from the southern France, made by 2 great French winemakers. If you would like further details or get samples, make sure you get in touch with your account manager.